Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. Yesterday, the markets were very nervous ahead of the TCS results. I thought, the IT stocks are already at a swing low. TCS hit a high of 4,500 and now trading around 3,400. So it is a fall of more than 20%. And I thought, how bad it can go. But markets were nervous and they think market nervous has become correct one now. The results seems to be not really very impressive and TCS is expected to open lower. And we don't know exactly how much it will open lower, but we can judge from the other stocks. Say for example, Infosys, it was down about 1% here. Yesterday in US markets, Infosys ADR is trading in US. ADR stands for American Depository Receipts. So basically, in a layman's language, Infosys shares are being traded in US. That is down nearly 4%. And so, first of all, yesterday it fell 1% because of this jitterness only. But in US, it has fallen 4%. So that means today, Infosys itself can fall about 3%. So without any reason, why Infosys has to fall 1% yesterday and 3% today? So if that is the case, so that's basically because of this, how I would say, it's a collateral damage. So TCS is likely to fall maybe around 3 to 5%. And so yesterday Infosys, it didn't close higher, but it closed almost flat. So it's expected that today TCS may fall 3 to 5%. So as the people have been feared, and I've been giving interview in Tamil channels, many places, that, going forward, things are going to be very challenging for IT companies because most of the big world companies, they are not giving contracts to the Indian companies. Instead, they come and set up their own companies, to do the business. So that's why this IT environment, though Nasdaq hit all-time high, which is basically technology stocks, the IT is also technology. So it should perform well, but not doing well. So it's getting very bad. So anyway, I feel that if it falls some more, TCS is definitely a good stock to invest for a long term, right? So usually TCS is the cash cow for Tatas. So more than, I think about 74%, if I'm not wrong, shares are held by Tata Sons. So they give liberal dividends so that Tata Sons can get more money. So usually they'll declare good dividends. So anyway, I've been telling you, if the market has to break out, then IT index has to break out. So far, it's only the banking stocks. And then IT is underperforming, auto is underperforming, so FMCG is underperforming. So, now the question is, if it is a bull market, then slowly other sectors will have to join the bank nifty. But if things are really very bad, okay, instead of other sectors joining the bank nifty will join the other sectors. The banking stocks may start falling. But so far, banking stocks are holding. Yesterday was a weekly expiry. And plus today, because of this TCS results, people did not take any aggressive positions. And GIFT Nifty indicates two important things. Number one, we are going to open at a 2-week low. So that is number one. Number two, last time the Nifty was trading between 24,500 and 25,200, violently up and down. Finally, that 25,200 was broken, then moved to 25,600. And then that time I said, now the market's broken out decisively. And now last time resistance of 25,200 should become the support now. And now the markets are likely to open closer to that support. So whether the bulls are going to defend this or not, or the market going to fall further. Of course, first 45 minutes you have to just leave it. So you need not worry about the first 45 minutes, and then we have to decide. So if 25,200 is not held, so then the next support is only 25,000. So all of a sudden things are changing. Even yesterday night, US markets closed at all-time high. Of course, after the market closed, this Trump, probably close associates of Trump's might have taken short position because the markets are at all-time high. So, like he said, 35% tariff against Canada. So, there are about 190 countries in the world, I think, if I'm not wrong. Then, every day he will be announcing some tariff against some countries to keep the sentiment lower, right? So, suddenly falling, and I don't know what is happening in the crypto world. I think cryptos are higher significantly, and Bitcoin unimaginable. $115,000 for one Bitcoin. Even the crude, gold, silver. I think I don't know now whether these cryptos are seen as a safe haven status. Right? So, silver, gold, crude oil, everything is going higher, shows some kind of uncertainty in the market. So that's basically because of the Trump tariff against Canada. So this Trump tariff, TCS results, so both are working negative for our market. So we need to keep watching 25,000. I think now in the weekly options, the 25,600 itself will be a bit difficult task, because until next Thursday, again, more and more IT stocks only coming out with results. So if I'm not wrong, only Axis Bank, that is the only one non-IT stock, bigger index heavyweight stock will be coming out with results. And then HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank next Saturday. So markets are going to be uncertain, markets are going to be volatile, and don't be like over enthusiastic by this gap down. If you're a bear, the domestic institutions, they're getting large amount of money from retail investors. Last month, the SIP flow was highest at 27,000 plus crore. So that means that SIP money alone, if they're receiving 27,000 plus crore, they have only 20 trading session in a month. So the domestic institutions have the power of 1,500 crore per day only because of the retail SIP. Of course, there are some lump sum amounts, plus they must be having some cash positions, So the domestic institutions can give a real fight. And so, as I told you, TCS has fallen from 4,500 to 3,400. Yesterday, 3,000 put option, it was trading around 4 rupees. So in fact, I sold that, because, it is called cash secured put in stock market language, right? So I'm willing to buy TCS shares if it falls below 3,000. So with that view, I have sold the put option. I sold it for 4 rupees. Definitely today it will go to 8 rupees, 10 rupees, right? Like 4 rupees going to 10 rupees. People always talk, selling of option is unlimited risk. I think the lot size is 175. If 4 rupees go to 10 rupees, I will be losing about 1,000 rupees per lot. Okay, that's a peanut. Again, it's only a temporary. If it goes below 3,000, I will be very happy because for a long time, I'm planning to invest some in IT stocks. That's a contra bet, right? So because, the worst is already happening. what was it can happen, right? So if by the end of the month, if the TCS falls below 3,000, which is unlikely, but I'm prepared to take delivery, right? So today I'll taught you something called cash secured put. So anyway, so I'm conducting a workshop in Chennai and Bangalore. So Bangalore, I think 19th and 20th of this month, and Chennai first week of next month. So if you're interested to learn new strategies, so you may consider joining our workshop. You can check the description for details. So today it is all about IT stocks and collateral damage in FMCG and other sectors. And let us see whether the Bank Nifty compensates these losses. And 100-point gap up, gap down is okay, but 200, 300-point fall, then the recovery may be a bit difficult. So let us see what is going to happen. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.